Good day, listeners. This is Stefan, and welcome to the London Perspective, where we bring you the latest news and events from the world of politics, entertainment, and more. Today we're talking about a news article that just broke, and it's about the FBI's investigation of Representative George Santos' role in an alleged GoFundMe scheme involving a disabled US Navy veteran service dog. You may have heard about this story before, but let me give you a quick rundown. Santos is accused of using the veteran's pit bull mix to raise $3,000 for life-saving surgery and then ghosting with the funds. The veteran turned over text messages with Santos to the FBI, and they are investigating the matter as we speak. Before we dive into the details of the investigation, let's take a step back and look at who Representative George Santos is. Santos is a freshman Republican who won a swing seat on Long Island, but he has been plagued by scandals ever since. He has refused to leave office despite allegations of lying and fraud. In fact, New York Democratic Reps. Richie Torres and Daniel Goldman called for a Federal Election Commission investigation into Santos' campaign finances last month. Now, let's talk about the investigation. The FBI agents have contacted the former service member, Richard Osthoff, and he has given them text messages from 2016 with Santos. Osthoff says he's glad to get the ball rolling with the big wigs and was worried that what happened to him was too long ago to be prosecuted. Joshua Schiller, a senior trial lawyer, says the veteran's encounter with Santos could offer prosecutors a quick way to hit the Republican congressman with criminal charges. According to Schiller, there's an urgency to the investigation because Santos is currently in a position to make laws. He says the government could use a lesser indictment to seize assets and try to cause the defendant to plead to a deal before bringing a second or third indictment on more serious charges. So, what do people have to say about the investigation? Representative Richie Torres says that there's no one that poses a greater threat in Congress than Santos and that it's undeniable that he's broken the law. Representative Daniel Goldman, who is an ex-federal prosecutor, says it is imperative that the Justice Department move quickly to determine whether an indictment is appropriate. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy has also made his strongest statement yet on Santos, saying that if Santos is found to have broken the law by the House Ethics Committee, he will be removed from Congress. In conclusion, this is a developing story, and we will have to wait and see what the FBI and the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Eastern District of New York have to say. But one thing's for sure, this is a story that deserves our attention, especially if it involves a serving congressman who is accused of using a disabled veteran's service dog to raise money and then ghosting with the funds. So, listeners, what do you think about this story? Do you think Representative George Santos is guilty of what he's accused of? Let us know in the comments section below. That's it for today's episode of the London Perspective. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more news and events from the world of politics and entertainment. And until next time, take care and stay tuned.